Hello everyone, hope you're doing well. Welcome back to more Rocket League news, and I want to clarify right off the bat, I apologize. We had a crazy regional championship weekend. I know going into this, we talked about this in the prediction episode, there's so many things that could happen, especially in the North American side. There were definitely many matchups that could have gone either way, and I want to apologize for severely underestimating the #2 team in the world. I should have listened to EBA in the comment section. He was overall correct, and I hope I'm not spoiling any predictions for you guys or any actual results. Of course, we're going to break down all of those results right now, the first of which is going to be the North American side. NRG dominate the day, and they, of course, actually win your North American title. They take your #1 seed from North America, and they did so in very impressive fashion. I also do want to clarify, I give you guys my sleeper pick, that being Ghost Gaming. I want to take that right back. I did tell you guys against EG it was going to be a close series, right? We talked about Evil Geniuses throughout the entire season. 4 of their 7 matchups went to that 5th map. This time around, of course, best of 7s. They went 1 map short of that final map. It was 4-2 in favor of Evil Geniuses over Ghost Gaming. I definitely think on land they could have been maybe a sleeper pick the way they closely played many of the teams out there, but when it goes to going the distance best of 7, I guess Ghost Gaming showed us they fell just short. Now NRG on the flip side though, they showed us an NRG we did not see all season long in my own opinion. FlyQuest, a team with a heads up win against them. I gave them the advantage in this series. Unfortunately enough though for them, NRG came out the gate striking very hot. They 4-0 sweep FlyQuest, and they continue that momentum the entire way through. Now moving on to semifinal matchups as well, it's G2 unsurprisingly actually taking care of course Evil Geniuses. Other side of things though, NRG, they actually start up 3-0 on Cloud9. Cloud9 a small comeback to 3-2, just not enough though, and that was of course the biggest surprise. They were my overall pick. You know, you go 6-1 throughout the regular season. Of course I'm going to favor you here. I don't want to call it the classic Cloud9 choke. I think we're hopefully going to see a different team on LAN, although historically speaking LAN has not been, you know, even a better matchup. Hopefully the guys can handle that situation. I want them to redeem themselves, especially against a small comeback against NRG, just not enough for them. NRG continuing that as well, that domination, that momentum throughout the entire thing. They 4-0 sweep FlyQuest. They take down Cloud9, you'd say quite handily, besides, you know, maps 4 and 5, and then again against G2, actually a quite convincing series. They score 12 of the last 13 goals in that series, and again take your North American #1 seed. Just one more time, I apologize for the Ghost Gaming sleeper pick. I'm a fanboy, so I'm going to cheer for those kind of guys, but again, we all knew that North America was going to be a very, very sway heavy series, and a lot of these series, although some were dominant with NRG and FlyQuest, other ones definitely could have gone either way. A lot of these matchups, even that last matchup again, G2 and NRG, a lot of those were less than 2 goals apart. So some crazy things happening. NRG take your North American #1 seed. Cloud9 also go #3. They actually dominate in that 3rd place matchup as well. That's the Cloud9 I thought we were going to see, but unfortunately did not. But North America nonetheless was very crazy. And I think honestly my hands down biggest surprise so far performance wise was actually PSG making the main stage. We'll show you guys our teams who have of course all qualified, including the Oceania teams for those main stage playoffs that are going to be next month. Unfortunately I have to wait a long time, but PSG came out the gate very shockingly. To me, I took Vitality easily over PSG because PSG throughout the season, their wins to me were not very convincing, although a very early dominant victory over WDG. The other 2 wins were Mouse Sports and Fnatic, I do believe, so not really convincing results for them. They take down Vitality and eventually of course fall short to Dignitas, but even when you look at that Dignitas series, a couple overtime maps, one went to them, one went to Dignitas. It definitely could have gone maybe a map 7, a closer series than it looked on paper, so definitely really cool to watch them actually perform well. Unfortunately enough, in that 3rd place matchup, they fall short to Flipside, but still a great performance. PSG on LAN, I'm excited to see how these guys can pull it off. Alongside that, no surprise, the easiest pick of the entire I think playoff so far was actually WDG over Mouse Sports. A dominant 4-0 sweep there. When you just look historically speaking, over the past 5 weeks, Mouse Sports had not won a single map in the last 5 weeks. They won their first 2 matches in the first week, and besides that, those last 4 weeks as well as this past week as well, they have not won a single map. So pretty crazy to see that kind of fall short with Mouse Sports, but not too surprising. WG continue their reign over Flipside Tactics as well, which I did choose over them, but again, another series which could have gone either way. WDG continue the reign. Unfortunately enough, it does stop with Dignitas, and I guess none of us are really surprised, right? It stopped in the most dominating fashion possible. A 4-0 sweep for Dig, and I'm nervous to see these guys on LAN. I honestly don't think anyone out there in this world can possibly pick against them right now. It will be NRG and Dignitas going through, guys, and of course, no surprise, Turbo alongside Garrett G will be your MVPs of the week for their performances over there. Alongside that, another no surprise, your 2 favorites out of Oceania, Tainted Minds and Chief Esports do go through as well, and those are your final 10 teams for the main stage of RLCS Season 6, competing for $1 million. So again, I think overall disappointment for Ghost Gaming. I'm going to stick to the point. I thought they could have made it. A big surprise for teams like PSG making it through. Not a big surprise for Mouse Sports, not, but again, your top 10 teams will be there competing for the biggest prize pool in Rocket League history, and I cannot cannot wait. So comment down below what your biggest surprise was, guys. I mean, going into it, NRG has to be my biggest surprise besides PSG. I just didn't see them winning it. I definitely, of course, we knew they had a chance to, of course, make the playoffs, and they definitely deserve to be there going into this, but a definite big surprise there in my own opinion. But I hope you guys all enjoy. As always, my name is Jake. This has been Rocket League News on Esports Talk, and I'll be back here tomorrow with more news if you guys want to stop by. But as always, remember, I like you. Goodbye.